Welcome, everyone. We're going to get started. Welcome to the 2021 Underclass Awards Ceremony. It has certainly been a year like no other, but one thing that has remained constant was our commitment to excellence, as evidenced by the number of students here today. For those of you who are being awarded, there are some commonalities between you all as successful students. You work consistently on your system of organization, participate actively in classes, use all resources available to you, and put honesty and integrity first in your work. Instead of excuses, you find solutions to challenges in the day-to-day schooling, and you have not let the environment around us during the pandemic impact your academics. Each one of you deserves a round of applause. And with that, I would like to introduce Department Chair Scopoletti and the English Department for their awards. If you could just come to the stage when you hear your name called, you will receive your award. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. McGuire. Thank you, everybody. I am Mr. Scopoletti, and I am very pleased to present a recognition for outstanding performance in public speaking to Julia Yona, who is an extremely conscientious student. She always wants to learn, always wants to do better. She embraces hard work and a growth mindset, and she consistently performs at a very high level. Congratulations. Ms. Harwood unfortunately couldn't be here today, so I'm happy to present a recognition for outstanding performance in Introduction to Journalism to Casey McKeever. Ms. Harwood says that Casey is a student who is not only a talented journalism student, but also a kind person and a leader in class. Congratulations, Casey. Finally, on behalf of Ms. Hall, I'm very happy to present a recognition for outstanding performance in AP English Language and Composition to Sophie Durr. In April, Sophie organized a presentation about her experiences as a student who was adopted from China. A presentation thoughtfully illuminated complexities of both international adoption and the unique journey of Chinese American students. As Sidra High School strives to be a more diverse, equitable, and inclusive community, Sophie's leadership in this area is very much appreciated. Congratulations.
I'm excited to give my Excellence in English 2 award to Haley Graziano. Haley is an excellent English student and stood out during hybrid learning for learning in whatever type of classroom we were in. I said, sorry, I didn't prepare this out of Haley. Haley was a leader in both classroom settings by asking questions, participating in everything, and having a really personal hard year on top of what was a hard year for everyone. You were a really positive and upbeat influence in our class. I was lucky to have you.
Thank you. I'm very excited to present this award for outstanding performance in Honors English 1 to Miss Emily Quinn. Emily has been a model student in English class since her first day of high school. She's never failed to go above and beyond, whether it be a class assignment, a discussion, or a group activity. Additionally, Emily's insight and ability to read into the deep complexities of literature consistently set her apart from her peers in an impressive way. Congratulations.
I am happy to give the English Outstanding Performance Award for English 2 to Liam O'Shaughnessy. And Liam has proven to be a resilient student who, despite any obstacles thrown his way, always puts forth an immense amount of effort to be his very best. Liam comes to class prepared to learn, but most importantly, he comes to class each day ready to be a friend to anyone he meets. It has been a privilege to teach Liam this year.
I would like to give the award to Outstanding Performance in English 3 to Brendan Mankiewicz Brendan was one of the hardest workers I saw this year, but so much more important than that, he was really kind to his classmates and me in a year that I made a whole lot of mistakes. So grateful to Brendan.
I would like to give my award for outstanding performance in AP English Language and Composition to Arlise Woodson. Arlise is a self-professed former hater of English class who has reversed course, developed a strong voice in her writing, and become one of our class's strongest participants even from home. She's never afraid to add her interpretation of or opinion of a text to our discussions, and her contributions lead to a greater understanding of the material for her peers. During our weekly check-ins, Arlise makes connections between what she's learning in English with what she's learning in history class and with the world around us. I'm so proud of the progress she's made as a scholar of the English language and the ideas of great American thinkers.
My name is Mr. Scavato, presenting for one of my juniors. The ears were meant to hear, the heart to listen, and the mind to reach. Brett DuPont, this is your story. Brett, this is your story, reaching for what the mind can newly create or more clearly see, knowing this light is not just your own, quietly and seemingly undaunted in the face of obstacles, you openly share your world, helping us to create new experience as well. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. This student gives her best effort every single day. She demonstrated growth and maturity in taking feedback and using it to improve. Her empathy for the characters we read and her participation in class discussions provides an example to all her classmates. I am so excited for her and all the great things she'll do at SHS and beyond. I would like to give my award for outstanding performance in English 1 to Megan McDonald.
I would like to introduce Department Chair Ranieri and the Business, Phys Ed, and Health Departments.
Hello, everybody. As the Director of Health, Phys Ed, Business, and Family Consumer Science, I have the privilege to work with a diverse array of programming for our students. Regardless of the content area, department members continually discuss students that shine in our classes. And an event like this gives us the opportunity to celebrate them. These kids are rock stars. Their academic performances are through the roof. The effort's through the roof. They're highly collaborative with their peers. Their leadership skills are through the roof. They were excitedly engaged in their learning and were always willing to help the teacher facilitate their lessons. A couple folks I want to give awards to for faculty that could not be here on behalf of Ms. Dwyer. This student demonstrated the true value of learning in the health setting. He is respectful, kind, and positive, and because of these qualities, he's respected by his peers. This individual exemplifies all the characteristics of the ideal student. On behalf of Ms. Dwyer, it's with great pleasure that we recognize Meyer Gack. This next award is on behalf of Mr. Hercom. This student exemplifies leadership in the health and wellness classes by always giving his best effort. He is positive, friendly, and willing to volunteer to try new things before others do. This individual is a model student, as demonstrated by his sharing of opinions in a respectful way and listening to all others' viewpoints. On behalf of Mr. Hercom, I'd like to recognize Matthew Dunn as his recipient. And finally, for my piece, on behalf of Ms. McCarthy, this student is energetic, cooperative, and helpful, but most of all, he is kind. During phys ed classes, this individual was always the epitome of a great teammate. No matter what the activity we were doing, he gave his all and made his teams better. I'd like to recognize Sean Patrick McGuigan. Make sure Sean gets this. Next up, Ms. Wade Baker. So this is the
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. In the Family and Consumer Science classes, I would like to recognize Haley Dwyer. Haley is truly a dedicated student to the academic and vocational piece of Family and Consumer Science classes that she has taken with me. She has sincerely and enthusiastically explored and broadened her skill set, not only in the area of food preparation, but as a researcher and an exemplary class contributor and role model to the development of units, studied and coordinating menus. Thank you very much for being a fantastic student.
Hi, everyone. I'd like to present the award for outstanding performance in health and wellness to Victor Bowker. Yes, Victor brings a wonderful, engaging energy to the classroom, whether we were online or in person. This was the stretch where we had a few weeks of completely virtual, so I appreciate Victor's energy. He is polite, respectful, and courteous to all who have the pleasure of learning and working with him. Victor possesses great enthusiasm for exploring the various topics covered in health and wellness. Thank you, Victor.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a great summer.
I have the pleasure of presenting the Business Award winner to Johnny Kinsley. Johnny has a true passion for the field of business and entrepreneurship. His commitment, entrepreneurial vision, and work ethic was demonstrated throughout the year in the DECA marketing class, where he created a community awareness initiative that received high praise at both DECA district and state level competitions. Johnny set the standard for what is meant to be a high-achieving business student here at Scituate High School. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
Well done.
All right, I have the pleasure of presenting the Health and Wellness Award to Lily George. Lily is mature beyond her years. She is a dedicated student who leads by example and with an encouraging, strong voice. Her positivity is infectious and consistently sets the tone for the entire class. She is truly a leader and a model student.
Thank you.
Come on.
I'd like to welcome Department Chair Thomas and the Fine Arts Department for their awards.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Art Department, we would like to recognize the following three students: Ashley Doherty, Lillian Gerhardt, and Sydney Marshall. Come on up. The high school visual arts teachers are proud to announce the recipients of the Underclassmen Art Awards. Awards go to one high-achieving student in each grade, with the selection process being a collaborative effort by all three instructors. Consideration goes well beyond talent and includes contributions to the various art opportunities here at SHS and the community at large, ability to use and fully explore materials, and an investment and willingness to push themselves further as creative human beings. The 3 students selected this year do all of that and more. Each are individuals that have shown vast accomplishments, and we perceive them as true artists in the making. We're proud of you. Congratulations.
Hey, you can stay.
Next, we're going to recognize some music students, the first of which is Rebecca Murray. The music department is pleased to recognize Rebecca for her outstanding musicianship and service to our band program. Rebecca is the type of student who is all in. She takes private lessons, is serious about her craft, participates in regional festivals, and seeks out opportunities for additional growth. In addition to being a very capable musician, Rebecca is also committed to giving back to our band program, whether it's copying, sorting, or managing our band library, or mentoring a younger student. Rebecca is always more than willing to give freely of her own time to help improve our program. Congratulations. My pleasure to turn it over to Mr. Adam Gruchot to introduce our next recipient.
I would like to recognize Mr. Thomas Blakeney. Thomas has been an exceptional leader in our music program. He's highly organized and dependable in every musical situation he finds himself. He holds high expectations for himself and others in the percussion section and contributes to positive vibe at all times. His talents and creativity have been on display through several one-man band videos of himself performing tunes he has arranged for guitar, bass, drums, trombone, and even an electric cello. He is a joy to teach and an even greater joy to learn from. Thomas sets himself apart from his peers by maintaining a humble and helpful attitude, and he is always willing to do what it takes to serve the band.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Richter for our final music recipient.
This recipient is Caitlin Brashino. Caitlin is a remarkable student, a musician, with a clear and accurate voice, and she's also a fine bassoon player. This year she auditioned for and was accepted to the Southeastern District Senior Chorus and the All-State Chorus, sponsored by the Massachusetts Music Educators Association. She's a leader in the soprano section in the select choir and also belongs to the women's choir and jazz choir. Among other things, what sets her apart from others is her exceptional sight reading skills. Congratulations, Caitlin.
I would like to welcome Department Chair Grindle and the Math Department.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all the students. I'm going to start off the Math Awards with welcoming Ben DePisa to the stage. Ben consistently challenged himself in math class this year. He was always contributing to the conversation, whether remotely, during hybrid, or in person. His perseverance and positive attitude towards learning and connecting subject areas was contagious, and he helped our entire class be more productive and engaged in mathematics. Congratulations. On behalf of Ms. O'Brien, I'd like to recognize Rebecca Murray. Rebecca is always asking the most wonderful questions, really demonstrating her desire to learn and understanding in math and in life. Congratulations. And on behalf of Mrs. Downing, I'd like to recognize Will Noble. Will has been so consistent this year in his willingness to participate in class, whether online or in person. His poise and maturity have made him a role model and leader in class. He is a wonderful young man who is always kind and supportive to his peers. We'll get this to him. Next up, Mr. Ford.
For excellence in statistics, I would like to honor Jason J.J. Adams. JJ consistently demonstrated complete mastery of the concepts in statistics. He's able to numerically, visually, and verbally describe and analyze data and quickly consider potential sources of bias in sampling or poorly designed experiments. His ability to articulate proper conclusions, make inferences, conduct hypothesis tests about data in the context of a situation while avoiding extrapolation or bias was second to none. Most importantly, JJ's genuine intrinsic motivation to learn was evident in our classroom, his questions, his attention to detail. And when you, the teacher, are waiting for someone to give an answer to a question, it's always JJ that would present the answer to that question. Thank you, JJ.
For recognition in excellence in mathematics, I'd like to welcome Brett DuPont to the stage. So I know it's the second one of the day here, but Brett did a phenomenal job this year in terms of performance. I'd say even more than that, though, he did a great job in math exploration and truly trying to understand the full concepts that were given to him. On top of this, I've actually heard he's also an excellent programmer from Miss Hallahan as well. So I guess we can say that he's a true STEM achiever. So great work, Brett, and congratulations.
Jane Naylor, come on down. Jane's being recognized for excellence in mathematics in the pre-calculus course. When I saw the Naylor name this year, I took a deep breath, had some memories. I was excited. Jane, I just want to congratulate you for breaking the mold. Too many of us play to our strengths and just focus on those, but you humble yourself and work on your weaknesses. And we should never peg someone for an English person or a math person. And let's be an all-around great person. That's what you are. So, Jane genuinely cares about her education, puts her best efforts forward in all her endeavors. Never let your curiosity dwindle. Congrats.
It is my pleasure to give this award to Manny Grant. Manny is a wonderful young man who has impressed me this year with his poise and maturity. I consider him to be a role model and leader in my geometry class. His willingness to learn and participate, whether hybrid, remote, or in person, has made him a true joy to teach this year. Manny.
I'd like to give my award to Louisa Kinsley. Louisa is an extremely conscientious student who continually strives for excellence in geometry. Louisa's love of learning is evident in the positive academic demeanor that she consistently brings to class and in the superior quality of work that she submits each week onto Google Classroom. Louisa holds the highest average out of all of my students, and I am very, very proud of her accomplishment.
Thank you. For excellence in geometry, I would like to present this award to Miles Wasserman. Miles is a shining star and model mathematician. He is consistently a hard worker, and he can always be counted on to raise his hand to offer a solution to a problem. He does a fantastic job talking through his reasoning and showing his understanding of the material. Thank you.
I would like to present my award for excellence in mathematics this year to Max Allen. Max has asked questions all year long which have helped contribute to a positive environment, whether it was in the classroom or while we're doing remote learning. All year long, he maintained a 100 average. His questions always helped move the class along and help the students in the classroom. Thank you, Max. Congratulations. There you go.
Hello, I'd like to give my award for excellence in pre-calculus to Erin Gibbons. Erin has amazing follow-through in her thought process. Where most students stop, she forges on, checking her answer, drawing connections between problems and other areas of math. She asks excellent questions that help to deepen the whole class's understanding and mine. And also, she helped keep us sane by being so wonderfully social and personable, hybrid and in person. So congrats. Thank you. Thank you.
I'd like to present an award for excellence in my Algebra 2 classes to Tom Svensson. Tom was an extremely collaborative student this year. The topics that he was taught often came fairly easy to him, but he was never content to just sit back and get things right. He was always helping out other friends and people in the classroom, and he really enhanced the learning opportunities for everybody. He's a true natural leader, and I'm just really proud of him this year. So. And I also have an award for my AP Calculus classes. This was tough because a lot of great students. They've given each other about 15 handshakes today, it sounds like. But the award is going to go to Justin McNamara. Justin is an extremely inquisitive student, whether it's clarifying a difficult concept during class or coming by afterwards or before school just to talk about it. He really has a desire to understand how everything fits into the big picture of mathematics, and I look forward to seeing what his curiosity has in store for him in the future.
Hi, I would like to give my mathematics award to Lily George. Bring it on back. Lily's natural math skills are impressive, but even more impressive, in my opinion, is her desire to understand every concept at a deep level, making connections within our geometry curriculum, but also outside our class as well. She's an asset to our entire class, and I have no doubt that your success in math and PE, apparently, will be remarkable in the future.
I'd like to welcome Department Chair Newton and our science teachers to give their awards.
We'll say it again. Good afternoon. I have the pleasure of kicking off the Science and Engineering Department's awards with the Bosch and Lomb Science Award, which is given every year to a junior that meets a number of criteria that include academic excellence in science as well as level of rigor of courses taken in science courses. And so the handshakes can continue. J.J. Adams. JJ has always exemplified what it means to be a student of science. His experimental technique, depth of thought and analysis, and inquisitive mind make him the ideal candidate for this award. JJ has excelled in all of his STE courses at SHS, including multiple AP Science courses as well as several engineering courses. He's a model problem solver and is sure to be successful in whatever he elects to do after high school. They sent me a picture of the plaque saying they'll send it to you in the mail. Thank you. And we'll welcome the rest of the science department for their awards.
Hi, my name is Juvie Hartweg, and this certificate goes to Outstanding Performance in Anatomy and Physiology to Kelsey Knapp. I I don't believe Kelsey's here, but let me just go on and read about her wonderful accomplishment this year. Kelsey has been remote learning the entire year, but has rarely missed a Google Meet. Kelsey is conscientious about her work, and even though she is soft-spoken and timid, will seek clarifications for her assignments. She has submitted all assignments on time and worked collaboratively with hybrid classmates. Her commitment to her education and perseverance in the face of many obstacles is commendable. She is an outstanding, self-directed student.
This award is for an outstanding performance in biology, specifically AP biology. This student has an incredible dedication to his learning, who's constantly engaged in all aspects of his education. He's a model student learner who is always diving deeper into the content and taking ownership of his education. Kevin O'Keefe is a wonderful young man who I look forward to seeing what the future holds for you.
This student's curiosity and dedication to learning science is unmatched in my classes this year. I am confident she will achieve all of her ambitious science career goals due to her work ethic, confidence, and her unyielding curiosity about life sciences. I'm happy to give my award for outstanding performance in biology to Amani Somerville.
Hi, everyone. It's my great pleasure to present this year's award for Outstanding Performance in Engineering to Heather Howe. Heather was a cohort C student for most of the year in my robotics class, and as you can imagine, building a robot remotely is a huge challenge. Heather embraced the challenge. She stayed motivated throughout the year to be connected. She worked independently to learn the Fusion 360 CAD program so that she could virtually build a robot. She started assembling hundreds of virtual parts and finally presented to our class an animated rendering and shop drawings of her completed virtual robot, an amazing feat. She faced many obstacles going through this, but I was extremely impressed by how she persevered, consistently asked well thought out questions, and discovered her own solutions to many, many problems. Heather even took on a project of assembling an electronic circuit board that was not assigned to her, just to do on her own at home. And when she did finally come back to class, she jumped right in with a group and actually built a robot with her hands. Heather is a great example of an engineer. She fears no uncertainty, confident in her ability to succeed. She broke down lots of challenges into manageable parts and achieved great success solving real-world problems. That's what we do in engineering. Congratulations, Heather.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Samuel Mwangi, and I'm very proud to recognize and welcome Stanley Chirari for this chemistry award. So, Rari is very hardworking and dependable student. She represents her teachers. She respects her teachers and understands chemistry content perfectly. Rally helps support her classmates learning in class, and she's well aware of expectations and works very hard to meet and exceed those expectations.
For outstanding performance in physics, particularly AP Physics this year, is Clara Sullivan. Clara's just an amazing student, hardworking, enjoys class, and is just a role model for everyone. She asks questions that cut to the heart of any topic in the course, and always seeks to understand in great detail. I've seen Clara grow so much since 7th grade, and I can't wait to see what more she's capable of. So, congratulations.
Good afternoon. For outstanding performance in biology, please welcome Billy Nicolo to the stage. Awesome. Billy is engaged with the biology curriculum every single day that he walks into the classroom. This is evident with his sense of curiosity, inquisitive questioning, and willingness to assist others. As Billy's freshman year progressed, he demonstrated a deep understanding and made significant connections between the content and his daily life. He was a pleasure to teach. Thank you, Billy.
Hello, everyone. I am more than happy to give the award for Outstanding Achievement in Chemistry to Sophie Cahoon. Come on down, girl. She's always engaged in class, whether it was in person or online. It's really clear that not only does she enjoy learning about science, she really enjoys understanding science. She always goes above and beyond when it comes to helping her peers. She's a wonderful, bright chemistry student, and I can't wait to see what your future accomplishments in science are. You're going into science, right? Because I'm not, you're good? Okay.
Good afternoon. This student is incredibly diligent, hardworking, and her attention to detail is extraordinary. Her presentation skills are some of the most engaging I have ever seen from a student. She's been an awesome member of our oceanography class and in science electives. Kelly Cohenhoven.
Good job.
All right. Thomas Svensson, please come on up. Thomas has shown a great sense of maturity and leadership in the classroom. Always dependable with his own work, Thomas has been known to help other groups and give pointers on how to solve engineering and design problems when it comes to construction of solar hot dog cookers or thermally efficient houses. He is also an excellent presenter and handles the spotlight like a professional. When the going gets rough, Thomas never avoids asking for help with a problem. He is a model student and the winner of my award for his excellence in environmental science. I also asked for the honor of awarding a second award. This is the Michelle Default Book Award, which is presented to a female student in the 11th grade at Scituate High School who has voiced interest in pursuing STEM fields in their post-secondary education. Michelle was a Scituate resident who tragically passed away in 2011, just 47 days before her scheduled graduation from Yale University, where she had chosen a double major in physics and astronomy. This award is intended to honor a current high school student who can be described in a similar way how a friend of Michelle's described her. Enthusiasm for making discoveries that is undeniable contagious, pursuing a never-ending quest to understand the why and the how of nature's mysteries, living in awe of the world. Arlise Woodson, please come down. Arlise is one of the most valuable members of a science classroom, from sharing chemistry jokes to being a leader in the lab setting. Arlise has an impeccable lab technique and does not settle for good enough. Always putting in the extra effort to seek help and to reach out and help others, Arlise is a positive contributor to the science classroom and school at large and deserving of this award. Give me a hug. Oh, thank you. And you're not done yet. Now you're done.
I'd like to welcome Department Chair Sweat and our social studies teachers to the stage.
Good afternoon. I am pleased and proud to present the Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award on behalf of this department with the support of the University of Rochester. Not only is this an honorable award in itself, it comes with a 100% genuine paperweight. This award goes to Ira Zusti. In response to challenges around the issues of race and respect, Ira Zusti asked herself a question that was familiar to Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony. How can we do better? In response to that question, she spoke to the school one assembly at a time, explaining her belief that if we talk to each other and listen to each other, we can reshape the climate of our school to become more thoughtfully anti-racist. She also created the Scituate High School Anti-Racist Club. Ira Zusti. Thank you. In addition, it is my pleasure to honor Emily Love. Emily was committed to continuous improvement in class this year. Whether it was on homework, in class, or after school, she always worked hard to keep thinking when things weren't easy and to figure out how to improve. Emily Love.
Hello, I am pleased to give my award to Abby Tondorf for her love and enthusiasm in U.S. history this year. As with many others, remote learning, distance learning was a bit of a challenge at the beginning of the year, and I didn't always hear from Abby as much as I would have liked, but when she came back to the classroom, she just exploded with enthusiasm, and there was so much of a spark there and so much of a love of history. It was really palpable. So whether we were doing class simulations, whether we were doing activities, she asked great questions, had wonderful reflections, and I really like to recognize her effort this year. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I would like for my award to present this to Kelly Granatino. This is for US 1 in some content that is sometimes hard to grasp because it's a long time away. Kelly spent the entire year searching for meaning in our world by relaying it back to the content we were studying. Always enthusiastically in class trying to just probe into why things are the way they are, and for that I really appreciate it. Thank you. For you, thanks.
Hello. The History Award for Dedication to Thoughtful Inquisition goes to Sophia Durr. As a teacher this year, teaching history and teaching juniors, we spent a lot of time talking about civil rights and diversity. That was a challenge, but this year was one of the most important years to talk about those topics. Sophia demonstrated not only compassion and empathy for those topics, but also a deeper inquisition to go further into the causes of injustices in our country, as well as potential solutions. And for that, I thank you so much, because our year could not have been the way it was without you challenging the class to think deeper and on a deeper level to figure out exactly why this is such a problem and what we can do about it. You are a future leader, and I would love to see you come back here sometime and teach or run workshops or do something, because, you know, I'm just looking forward to next year for now. So thanks, Sophia. All right. You're awesome. Fist bumps. Let's do it.
All right. For my award, I'm proud to honor Meyer Gack for his positive attitude and his love for questioning absolutely everything, but also for his respect for and helpfulness towards his peers, including literally like 45 minutes ago, trying to encourage other people to participate, thank you, in our Socratic seminar. I'm really proud of you, Meyer.
I would like to present this award to Cortland Hare, outstanding historian. Court came to class each day with a positive attitude and a love of history. His willingness to work hard, engage with his peers in respectful debate, and listen and learn from everybody in the class made Court an outstanding historian. Congrats, Court.
I'd like to recognize Delina Grabowit. Nope, I said that wrong. It's only a slight exaggeration to say that Delina is the most spectacular student that I've never met. We have actually met in person like 4 or 5 times now, so I feel like we know each other a little bit better. But as a cohort C student, she would frequently share her perspectives. She would ask really thoughtful questions and participate in a really difficult learning situation. Her written work was always reflective. It made connections between our class content and other things that she knew, things that I didn't even anticipate and didn't think of, and so I always love to see that. So I would like to recognize her deep curiosity and her excellent critical thinking.
This student made their presence felt in a very small cohort during distance learning, and definitely always asked questions, always volunteered in class, and really made a difference. So for their dedication to understanding history, thank you to Nick Brown.
I'd like to recognize Maeve Manning for her work in U.S. History 1. Maeve had an incredible work ethic. Everything she did above and beyond. I always enjoyed reading her work. It was both insightful, thoughtful, historically accurate, and well done. She also brings an incredibly positive attitude to class, whether it be individual work, group work, class discussions. She was always a great contributor.
On behalf of Department Chair Schuler, I'd like to invite Mrs. Brady and the world language teachers to the stage for their awards.
Hi, everyone. The World Language Department is excited to recognize 7 students today for their outstanding effort and contributions to their classes during this challenging school year. Since the first day of school, I've been consistently blown away by the level of Spanish that this student has brought to my classroom and his willingness to always stay in the target language. I'm proud to recognize a student who has demonstrated that hard work, persistence, and a love for language learning truly do lead to proficiency and fluency in a second language. Please join me in congratulating Joey Donovan on his impressive achievements in Spanish during an exceptionally challenging school year.
I would like to recognize Zachary Fernandez for my Award of Excellence this year. Throughout what was a tumultuous year, Zach remained motivated and worked hard to overcome all obstacles standing in his way. Zach has been a leader in class, volunteering to answer questions under awkward circumstances, having the courage to ask insightful questions as necessary, and completing all work so thoughtfully that I could use it as a model to other students. Zach understands the importance of taking charge of his own academic success, and I could not be more pleased to present him with my Underclassman Award.
Hola. The student I would like to recognize is one that has made a consistent effort to improve her Spanish throughout this challenging year. Her positive attitude, punctuality, and preparedness has set her up for great success in Spanish 3 honors. She arrives every day ready to learn with a positive attitude. Her attentiveness and willing to take risks in the classroom demonstrates her hard work and dedication to learning Spanish. I am honored to present this Award of Excellence to Lily Gerhardt for her exceptional academic effort this school year.
I am so excited to recognize Kelsey Lee this year for my Underclassman Award. Kelsey comes into Spanish class every day with a smile on her face and a positive attitude. She is eager to participate in all activities, is supportive and encouraging to her classmates, and is excited to learn new things. She brings such enthusiasm and positive energy to our classroom environment. I am always impressed by the effort Kelsey puts forth on all Spanish assignments, especially during a particularly challenging year. Kelsey is a leader, and she leads by example each day she walks into our class. Please join me in congratulating Kelsey for her achievements in Spanish class this year.
Hi, Mr. Kovac, and I'm here to present my Underclassman French Award to Sophie Blanchard. Sophie's presence and attention during class is refreshingly genuine. She has a calming presence on her classmates, and she schooled all of us in the French sport known as pétanque. Her consistent dedication is what I hope to see in all students. Thank you for a wonderful year, Sophie.
Hi, I'm so happy to recognize Elizabeth Green for the Mandarin Award this year. It is truly my pleasure to have her in my class. If you ask any students in that class, they will say the same. She's not only an excellent language learner, but also an amazing fellow classmate. Her effort shows in her classroom participation, homework completion, group discussion, and kind supports to all other students. Thank you, Elizabeth.
I probably look better with the mask on, but I'm going to take it off, okay? Oh, yes, it is. Anyhow, I'm writing, this is for outstanding performance in French 1. I'm writing to nominate a student in my French 1 class. First of all, this person is conscientious and diligent. Second, this person has demonstrated the will, stamina, and perseverance to continually strive to set high standards of achievement for herself in the face of all the difficulties we face this year. Third, on a daily basis, her homework is perfectly done. She's always thoroughly prepared, and she's absolutely the best participant in class. When nobody wants to answer, she does. When nobody knows the answer, she does. And when the teacher needs help to move along, she does. Thanks for bringing so much enthusiasm and dedication to our class, Marisol Mimi Minnick. So I apologize. There we go.
I would like to introduce Department Chair Rundle and our school counselors to award this year's book awards.
Good afternoon. Each year, select colleges and universities recognize accomplished members of the junior class who demonstrate academic progress, promise, leadership, and service to their community. Today, we are delighted to present 11 book awards to students in the class of 2022.
I have the privilege of handing out 4 book awards this year. The Bates College Book Award winner must be an outstanding junior, pursuing academic excellence and ranked in the top 5 to 10% of the class, exhibiting a commitment beyond self through active citizenship, community service, or social responsibility. The award is presented in recognition of outstanding leadership, academic achievement, and creativity in the spirit of the Bates College motto, with ardor and devotion. JJ. Nope.
Got to share.
Nope.
Fourth house charm.
There you go. Congratulations, son.
Thank you.
The St. Michael's College Book Award seeks to recognize one student who is an inductee of the National Honor Society, demonstrates a sustained and sincere commitment to community service. Preference should be given to students who have taken on leadership roles within their community service endeavors. Kelly Cohenhoven. Congratulations, son. Thank you. The Suffolk University Book Award is selected based on the founding principles that Gleason L. Archer set forth when establishing the university in 1906. Suffolk University seeks to prepare students to live in a diverse, global society while also appreciating the richness of various cultures. Suffolk University believes that education should not be taken for granted and is a gift. Sam Benning. The Wellesley College Book Award recipient is an outstanding junior girl who embodies a model of academic achievement, informed leadership, community service, and personal character. Maren Bissell. Oh, you have one. Congratulations, hon. Oh, got it.
It is my honor to give out the Yale Book Award. It's being presented to a deserving student in the junior class who demonstrates empathy for others through service to school and community, demonstrates leadership by example among his or her peers, and one who demonstrates academic excellence, Joey Donovan.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am excited to present 6 book awards. The first one is the Smith College Book Award. The Smith College Book Award is given to a girl from the top 10th of the junior class who embodies academic achievement, leadership qualities, and concern for others while also serving as an example of scholarship and community service. Sydney Washburn. The St. Michael's College Book Award for Scholarship and Service. The St. Michael Book Award seeks to recognize one student who, 1, is an inductee to the National Honor Society, 2, who demonstrates a sustained and sincere commitment to community service. Preference should be given to students who have taken a leadership role within the community service endeavors. Sarah Villa. The Columbia Book Award. The Columbia University Book Award honors the junior who best combines academic excellence with clarity in written and spoken expression. Clara Sullivan. The Dartmouth Book Award is given to a student in the top 10% of the junior class who has attained an outstanding combined academic average in 3 subjects, 2 of which should include math and English, and who has demonstrated outstanding leadership in the highly visible school-sponsored activity and/or to the school and community. Helena Snow. The Harvard Prize Book Award is awarded to an outstanding student in the junior class who displays excellence in scholarship and high character, combined with achievement in other fields. The winner of this has an esteemed award through their intelligence and variety of achievement, exemplifies Harvard's concern for excellence. Kevin O'Keefe. Congratulations, Kevin. And the Williams College Book Award is given to a junior student who has demonstrated intellectual leadership and has made a significant contribution to the extracurricular activities life of Scituate High School. John Meyer. Congratulations, John.
Students, we are all so proud of you and your accomplishments that were recognized here today. We look forward to seeing you make great continued contributions with your knowledge and skills to our school and our community. This concludes our award ceremony. Once again, congratulations.